first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Boston have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3-1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against Atlanta. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 in the East continues on 2K Sports. Tonight could bring this series to a conclusion or totally reshape it. We're ready for Game 5. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got a Okongwu, and it's Moore in at the small forward position. And for Boston, we've got Jason Tatum, and it's the bodyguard in at the 4 slot. You take a look at the Celtics. This team is reeling. Down 3-1 in the series, but they have a chance to gain some momentum.
Well, they definitely came out flat in this series. But with 2 of the final 3 games at home, they still have a chance.
Here's Kellogg. And Ward pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Wolf. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Wong. And there's the drive. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Speedy. We played just over a minute here in the first. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in. Tatum looking it over. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Moore. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. They get it again. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Wolf. And Speedy clears it away. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And Atlanta with possession here. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Okongwu, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Wong. No good with the elbow jumper. Boston on offense. They trail by 1. Tatum passes to the bodyguard. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Okongwu, and he buries his first look.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Kellogg. Here's more. Shot on the wing. Tatum pulls it in. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Okongwu. Jay, the pass to Speedy. Here's Kellogg, defended by Brown. Pass to Speedy. Launches a three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Brown passes to Tatum. Here's Ward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Brown. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Moore, hounded by Tatum. Here's Kellogg. On target from range.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to the bodyguard. The rebound by Atlanta.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Speedy. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's Ward. No points yet. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Atlanta.
One side.
Atlanta is shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Wong from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Wong's got 5. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The bodyguard, the pass to White. Here's Wolf. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And Atlanta shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Here's Wong. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Kellogg. Money from the wing. Kellogg's got his second basket of the night. So it's Boston now. Trailing by 2. Wolf passes to Brown. Here's Ward. Pass to White. The 3. Sinks the tray.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Moore. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Moore. A shot from the high post. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Pass to the bodyguard. Take it away. Here's Kellogg. 5 points in the game. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's the pick. Here's Brown. Cash money on the open jump shot. Brown's got his second basket of the game. Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Wagner, the pass to Kellogg. Drains the triple. Kellogg's got 8 points.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Takes a 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Okongwu, the pass to Moore. Just 5 on the clock. Boston pulls it in. Ward's got 5 rebounds in the game. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Up and in on the layup. He's got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Pass to Wong. Here's Kellogg. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by White. And it's off from 3-point range. The Celtics have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. The 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Wagner, the pass to Moore. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Wolf. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter.
personal foul, second team foul.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Number 48, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Daniels. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Over to the wing. Here's Moore. He's guarded by White. Here's Wade. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. White can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Moore. Takes the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Derek White getting it done for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Atlanta is shooting only 39% so far in the game. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with ball. And it's Wagner in at the 4-man position. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's White following the score by Atlanta. Screen by Capella. Fires from deep. White can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Moore. They set the pick. There's the 3. Boston pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Right side Edwards. Capella with him. Yet to see a basket. White finds Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They throw good, Edwards. And Boston with some changes. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Capella, and it's Jason Tatum in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for Edwards. It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Moore. He's got 9 to the inside. Here's Speedy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He challenged dodges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And he's going for the oop here. Tatum with a steal. It's tipped. Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum drills the three.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Speedy passes to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Speedy. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Here's Moore. 9 points in the game. And Atlanta misses again. Here's the bodyguard. Gordon can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Daniels. Still without a bucket. And Bosch gets it to go.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
Outside Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
He hits the second from the line. Atlanta trails by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Kellogg from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Kellogg's got 11 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And he lobs it up.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
He's checked in from Boston. Long's checked in for Atlanta.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kellogg. 11 points in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Here's the bodyguard. Lays it up and banks it in. The bodyguard's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Speedy passes to Jay. Here's Speedy. Pass to Wong. For 3. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Kick out to Brown. Here's Wolf. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Brown scanning the floor. Good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got 6 points. Pass to Speedy. Here's Bosch. Here's Speedy. Pure from 3-point range. Speedy's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Right side Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Boston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Speedy. Here's Wong. Defended by Brown. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, you love the rise of fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Pass to Kellogg. Here's Bosch. Out to the right wing. The shot by Kellogg, no good. 3-pointer. And Speedy clears it away. Speedy's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And the bucket is good.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. checked in for Atlanta. Moore comes in for Wagner. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Wolf. Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Your Celtics, number 48. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 2. Over to the left wing. Speedy passes to Kellogg.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wong. Defended by Brown. The shot by Wong, no good. Boston shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. From downtown. Kick out to Brown. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 9.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Pass to Speedy. 1:25 left in the second. Here's Wong, defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Jade pass to Okongwu. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time, and that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Wolf. There's a screen, and here's Brown for 3. The bodyguard, pass to Ward. Outside Tatum, 4-3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Speedy from deep. Boston pulls it in. The bodyguard's got rebound number 7 tonight. On the wing, Tatum. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Kellogg. He's got 13. They need this. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kellogg's got 16 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Boston.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Atlanta trails by 4. They've got Junior, and it's Doc in at the 2-guard spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Wong, defended by Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Pass to Wolf. They set the screen. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Speedy. Here's Wong. For the tie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls. That one drops. He ties it up. Boston shooting at 49% so far in the game. Outside, Brown to the wing, right side. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Wolf. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Moore. 9 points in the game. A nice shot by Speedy. Speedy's gone 4 for 9 in field goal attempts. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Moore. Pounded by Tatum. Now Okongwu. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Speedy. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Speedy's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's got 11 points.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And for Atlanta, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he gets that one. Kellogg's got 18 points in the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Wagner against Tatum. Got a piece of it. Here's Wong. 9 points in the game. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Moore. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. They get the rebound. The bodyguard. Rejected by Okongwu.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Blocked. Now Brown. He's got 11. Tatum.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Man, good whistle there.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Brown taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brown. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Kellogg. Lets the 3 fly. And Atlanta misses again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Brown's got 16 points.
Well, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Moore passes to Wagner. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Wong. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Boston leading by 3. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum against Wagner. Here's Kellogg. On target from range. Kellogg's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Tatum. He's got 12. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Knocks down the triple. Wolf's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Wagner's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
Pass to the bodyguard. On the wing, Tatum. Defended by Wagner. Tatum. Good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shot by Kellogg, no good.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
The bodyguard. Pass to Ward. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now it's a 4-point Boston lead. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Wagner outside. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
White, he's checked in for Tatum. Pass to Kellogg. White against Wagner. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Here's the bodyguard. Give him 8. That one's good for 2. Wolf's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Wolf. 9 points in the game. From deep three-point range. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wong. Count the basket. Wong's got 11 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Ward. Guarded by Okongwu. Shot by Ward. No good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
All right, time for an injury report.
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. Here in the midst of a playoff run, the worst time to lose a valued contributor. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so he makes both from the line.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Here's Moore. He's got 9. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside White. There's 1:12 left to play in the third quarter. This shot by the bodyguard, no good. Atlanta trails by 4. It's Daniels with a drive. Capella with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Gordon finds Capella. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Boston. And Atlanta shooting 40% since the break. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Jade pass to Moore. And there's the screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Capella. Now here's White. Defense is right there. And here's Brown. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Capella screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for 3. And no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Franz Wagner, and it's Bosch in at the 5. To the paint. Here's Capella. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Pass to Speedy. Here's Kellogg. From outside, off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Daniels passes to Kellogg. And here's Wagner. He can't get that one to fall. Tatum with some nice D. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Jason Tatum.
That one misses for Tatum. Atlanta trails by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Atlanta misses again. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Tatum. He got a piece of it. Wagner against Tatum. Here's Daniels. Inside, Speedy. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots. Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Atlanta trails by 12. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Daniels passes to Wagner. Here's Kellogg. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is, and the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game. The sky is the limit for this young man.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And both free throws good for Wagner.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Wolf passes to Gordon. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Okongwu, the pass to Kellogg. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Tatum. Here's Wolf. Gordon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Speedy. Okongwu, a screen on Gordon to the inside. Okongwu with the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Wolf. Gordon outside. On the wing, Tatum. The 3 ball. And Speedy clears it away. Speedy's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Kellogg. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Kellogg's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Here's Wolf. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Celtics lead by 12.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
The Pass to Kellogg. To the wing on the left. Picked up by Okongwu. 4-3. The shot by Kellogg, no good. Boston leading by 12. Here's Wolf. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Kellogg. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Kellogg's got 12 points here in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with three-point triples since.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Atlanta making some changes. Moore's checked in for Wagner, and Wong subbed in for Daniels. Here's Ward.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line, your Celtics. Brown. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. And he makes both free throws.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Kellogg, pass to Speedy. Knocked away. Left side Tatum. Here's Ward. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Here's Moore. Over Tatum. Pass to Moore. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Ward's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Speedy can't hit. Boston leading by 13. Now Brown. Here's Kellogg. Uses the glass on the layup. Kellogg's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Tatum passes to Brown. Jacks up a three, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Brown. That three's off the mark. Atlanta trails by 14. Here's Kellogg. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Tatum finds Brown. Here's Ward. It's stolen by Kongwu. 3 on 3. Here's Moore. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Here's the bodyguard. Kept alive. Pass to Wolf. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Kellogg. 1:21 left in the fourth. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 9. Outside Tatum. Here's the bodyguard. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Your Celtics. Jason Tatum.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
In this series setup, Game 5s are so important. A massive win for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, friends.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And a gutsy showing that'll force a Game 6. They're not ready for their season to be over just yet.
And it says a lot about the character of this team. With all the pressure in the world on them, they come out and perform. Still 2 more must-wins in front of them, but they'll go into Game 6 believing this series is theirs for the taking.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
We look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Wong. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. So we see Boston get the win here. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever's hot, you know, giving them the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.